In this episode of the Bargain Game Hunter, I finally get a Japanese import game that I accidentally mailed to the wrong address, plus a brand new PS5 game and a jackpot of really nice deals from VGP. Let's get to it on the Bargain Game Hunter. So before we get started with this episode, I did want to kind of apologize for the delay. And you might be seeing this out of order because I'm juggling a few different episodes all at once, trying to get whichever one comes out first. So if you see this after a different episode, I apologize, but I'm just going to do this once. Thank you for being patient when it comes to these videos. Obviously, things have been kind of on a rocky side over the last few weeks and honestly the last month or so. Things are good. I actually just made it through Hurricane Milton. That's why whenever this comes out, but I wasn't able to release an episode when I said I was going to because the hurricane hit and I didn't have internet for almost a week. So that put a damper on things, but I've got a nice collection of games that I can show off for a few episodes. So we're going to have several episodes in a row, which is nice. So we're going to kick things off for this week's episode with a brand new release PS5 game that looks pretty interesting. Apparently it's from the developer of, I believe it's My Friend Pedro, but it looks really cool and I'm excited to check it out. And that is El Paso Elsewhere on the PS5. So this is an indie game. I have a feeling it's going to be one of those games that's not going to have a gigantic print run. So it's always good to grab these types of games when they come out because good luck finding them again later. But yeah, this looks interesting. It was like $30 on Amazon, so I figured I'd snag it. It looks fun, so we'll give that a shot. And then this was the import game. I ordered this back in June, I believe. Accidentally mailed it to my dad's address. But I wanted to get this because it is I believe it's the only way to get this physically. Because these games release digitally in the US, but not physically. So I wanted a physical copy and I got a Japanese copy. And that is the Stalker Legends of the Zone on PS4. This is a collection of, I believe, all three of the original Stalker games for PC before Stalker 2 comes out. So I guess they're technically like expansions or spin-offs, I don't know. But this is the original Stalker trilogy, quote-unquote. Shadow of Chernobyl, Clear Sky, and Call of Pripyat. They are in English, even though this is a Japanese disc. But they are in English, and of course PS5 is a region-free console, so I can play this on my PS5. So that's cool. So that's what I got right now. I'm waiting for a big package coming from VGP. But it's got some really good stuff. They did a big sale a couple weeks ago, and I got some gems that I'm really excited to add to the collection, and I think you'll be excited to see. So let's cut to that. Alright, it is time for our final recap. And the rest of the games finally came in. Fun story that I'll share. So this package I was waiting for from VGP, it was supposed to come in on Thursday. And apparently someone from the post office knocked on the door, waited like 2 seconds before I could even get to the door, and then left and didn't leave the package. They left a note saying, "Oh, you weren't here, so you have to come pick up the package at the post office." I don't particularly want to go to the post office, so that was incredibly frustrating. So that evening, I requested a redelivery for Friday. They never showed up. And I later on got a response of, "Well, you can just come pick it up at the post office." Like, that's not at all what I requested, but okay, sure. So I was expecting to have to go to the post office on Monday to pick these items up, but on Saturday, or no, not Saturday, on Friday. No, yeah, I mixed up the days. Regardless, I think it was Wednesday it was supposed to be dropped off. Then Thursday it was supposed to be redelivered. They didn't do it. Friday, which is the correct day now, someone showed up and delivered it. So I don't know what happened, but regardless, I now have my VGP package, and now we can finish this video. So we're going to start off with an item that I did not include value of because it's not a game, but it's gaming related and it's really cool, and I can't wait to add this to my displays I have around my apartment. And that is Astrobot. We have a little stuffed Astrobot. This one's technically from Astro's Playroom, but look at me, he's so cute. And he's really cheap, so I figured I'd snag a little Astrobot to add to my displays around my apartment. But let's get to the games. We got some good stuff. I have 2 Switch, 2 Xbox, and 1 PS5 game. And that one is a special edition. So we're going to go through all of that. We're going to start off with a game that I technically own already on Switch. But they released a physical copy of it, and I'm a sucker for that. Plus, you know, I love this game series, so I feel like I had to have the physical copy. But that is Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 Complete Edition on the Switch. So this is Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 that we all know and love. They redid it for the Nintendo Switch. From what I remember, it plays pretty well considering it's a Tycoon game on console. But yeah, they released the physical copy through a limited run. Of course, I had to grab it because why would I not? So I paid $48 for it. It's worth $53, so pretty decent value there. I ain't complaining. Next up is a game that got reprinted, and for a long time, I couldn't find this game anywhere for less than $70, $80. Well, VGP had a reprint of it, so of course I snagged it. I think it was on sale too. And I have the second one on Xbox, I believe. I might have it on Switch. I'm not... Oh no, I do have it on Switch, so I have both on Switch. But it's AI, the Sonam Files on the Switch. This is like a crime scene investigation, sci-fi, anime-looking game. Apparently it's really good. And now I have the first one, because I have the second one already. I paid $40 for this, and it's worth $74. So yes, this one, big value, because it's still a pretty uncommon game. Now going into Xbox world, we're going to start off with a game that I've been interested in for a while. They released a physical copy fairly recently of it on Xbox, and I'm excited to check it out. So we have Bomb Rush Cyberpunk on the Xbox. If you don't know, this is a spiritual successor to Jet Set Radio, specifically Jet Set Radio Future. So it's like motocross, has a stylized look to it. It looks fun. Not motocross, like skateboarding, that kind of thing. It looks fun. I'm excited to try it out. I paid $22 for this because it was on sale. It's worth $46. $46, so really good value boost there. Pretty happy with that. This one is weird. I've heard it's a really bad game, but it looks hilarious. It's an FMV game, and I'm excited to try it on Xbox. We have Plumbers Don't Wear Ties on the Xbox Series X. It's an FMV game from 1993. Apparently it's real bad, but I'm excited to try it. I paid $44. It is worth... last I checked, so my notes actually haven't been updated. It's worth $100 on Xbox, according to price charting. That's pretty crazy. I'll take it, though. Last, but certainly not least, from the stuff you haven't seen, is a game I've been wanting to grab for a bit. I have the first one on Switch, and now I have the sequel on PS5, and specifically I have the special edition, which I will be unboxing on another video. We have Shadows Over Loathing, the special edition on the PS5. It's got the game, postcards, a napkin, sticker set, soundtrack, compass, a disorientation guide, sticker family, a keychain, and some coasters. So it's an interesting collection of stuff for an interesting looking game. It's all hand-drawn, it's in black and white, it's an RPG. It's the sequel to West of Loathing, which I recently got. So I'm excited to try this out. It looks fun. I paid $59 for the special edition. It's worth $75. So again, really good boost in value for a pretty exciting game. And then we're going to get to the last two games, which are the ones you've already seen, that I already showed off on the channel. We're going to start off with the Stalker Legends of the Zone package on the PS4. This is the only physical copy of this game on console, because they've released it digitally and did not release a physical copy. It is the Japanese language copy, but it is in English. So yeah, pretty excited to have this physically. I paid $49 and it's worth $60, so that's a bump value there. Last but certainly not least, we have El Paso Elsewhere on the PS5. Really interesting looking shooter game. Apparently it's kind of like a roguelike because there's multiple floors and things change throughout the game. It looks cool. I'm excited to check it out. Paid $30. It's worth $30. I have a feeling this one might become an uncommon PS5 game in the future. So there you go. And there you go. A nice bunch of brand new release, or not new release necessarily, but brand new games to add to the collection. Most of them I think I'm going to keep sealed. I do want to play El Paso Elsewhere, and I might do that eventually. Let's see, Plumbers and Bomb Rush I'll probably open. Same with Shadows, which I'm actually going to unbox for you on the channel. So yeah, look for that, and look for some other videos coming very soon. That's going to do it for this episode of the Bargain Game Hunter. Thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button, click that notification bell. That way you know when new videos drop. And of course, we will see you on the next episode of the Bargain Game Hunter. Bye-bye.